Sheesh. Welcome, good people. Welcome. People in there.
Dodges. What's wrong with the door?
Yeah, school bus hit him or something, he said.
Oh,
Man, this thing is shaking.
he probably need lifters. Come on, we know
No,
this.
it's 3.5. This is good engine.
Oh, okay.
Nice oil. I mean, coolant look like oil.
His big gasket probably blown.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You worry about the wrong thing.
Let me tell y'all something. We've been dealing with this customer here for 5 years. Yeah, he don't never like.
Birds.
You hear the bird? He don't never like to get nothing done, honey.
Kicking my brain for months. Oh, what could it be? Could it be this? Could it be that? I'm like, Eric, you have to bring it in for a diet. I guess he's finally breaking down. I'm like, okay. Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, she's turning. Oh, that's like a greenish. Stuff is hanging.
You know what it is. Stick it up. This is a stick up. Oh, now that's sexy. That goes good with your skin tone right there. I like that. I like that.
We good.
Yeah.
I try. I keep wearing the way you want me to get you in the way, but you.
Dang, I wasn't here. I'm gonna text you next time, like, where they watch today.
I haven't failed the block test yet. Keep in mind there is oil in the cooling system, so it's like contaminated. So it'll cause it to turn a little greenish. I have to figure out how would it be oil in the cooling system. I'm trying to remember. Is there an oil cooler on this said vehicle? I don't see a lot of these 3.5s. They're really good engines. They will go the distance. CJ, my employee, he got 300 and some thousand miles on his. Still purring like a kitten. These engines was beasts for their day. You just can't let the timing go first.
What year?
This is a 10. This is the last year of this engine. So it should be a 10. Yep, 10. Let me see if I can find an oil cooler. Look at all this block cylinder. You can get it over here. You can see it. All this copper, looking metallic and stuff. Yeah. Stuff like this, as CJ would like to say, it's a setup. If this was anybody else car, I'm like, you got too much going on. I don't want to touch it. But I know this gentleman. He's not like that. In this business, you really got to be careful. I get a lot of flack from one of my old shorts. It gets the most comments. I'll say the majority understand, like 70% understand why I declined that job. The other 30% is always combating me, like, oh, we're mechanics. We're told what we're supposed to do, or silly stuff like, oh, just fix it. No, I'm a business owner. That comes first. I have to make the right, smart decision and know when I'm walking into a setup. You touch one thing, you get blamed for 2-3 other things.
All future liability will be transferred to you.
Yep.
That
Oh, it wasn't doing that before. You touched it. Oh, why you touch it then? Oh, customers will flip on you. Why I touched it? Because I'm trying to help your money. Man. Don't get me started. Like, dang, they'll flip on you so quick. It's amazing. And all I be doing is trying to help. This business has really made me grow tough skin. Now I'm doing this test to make sure I don't have a blown head gasket because I don't want to waste my time looking at other things if it needs an engine. Oh, and my block thing fell. But we're still blue and I done contaminated my name. It's called here already. Oil. Oh man. Oh, got to myself.
Why you need to gather yourself?
Cause I almost fell.
I ain't see it. No, I didn't see it.
Oh man. Anywho, what's going on with this one? The main customer complaint was, the complaint was not, it's skipping. Because it is skipping on 1, 3, and 5. This whole bank is skipping. No, the complaint was not why the cooling system is milky. There should have been a complaint. The complaint was, why does the cooling fan relay says something about some cooling fan? I'll show you the code. Cooling fan 2 control circuit open. That means something is unplugged. That was a pretty easy one to figure out. I'm not worrying about the multiple cylinder misfire because I'm diagnosing the cooling system. If you want me to diagnose that, that's going to be another diagnostic fee.
He didn't even want you to diagnose it in the first place.
I know.
He been coming up here for months. You doing what you think it is.
I diagnosed the whole cooling system for him because he paid me to do so. So with the milky oil, he has a busted oil cooler. The oil cooler sits right in front of the engine, about right here. And you're not gonna be able to see it unless it's on the left. But the oil filter screws onto the cooler. And the oil runs through a series of piping inside this block, silver block, aluminum block looking thing, and the piping is surrounded by antifreeze coolant, and when those inside pipings burst, it will allow oil pressure to enter the cooling system. Oil pressure is more than cooling system pressure. Cooling system pressure is on average, well, for this car, I don't even say, but let's say 18 to 20 psi. Oil pressure on average is 30, 40 on up psi. So you can see why oil will seep into the cooling system. Now with this particular one, how I know it's the oil cooler, because the transmission has its own cooler that's separated from the radiator. The radiator has no cooler installed in it. I know some radiators have coolers embedded in the radiator. This one don't. You'll have transmission lines going in the radiator. Let me just show you. It's easier to show and tell. Show and tell. I think Raphael, he has a radiator over here.
This truck for sale.
No, it's not. This radiator has a transmission cooler embedded in it. So you have the two lines, an inlet and an outlet, or vice versa. And on some occasions, especially trucks, you will have a transmission cooler on this side and a oil cooler on this side. Either one can burst. Now, on that particular car, there's no coolers embedded in the radiator. You have the transmission cooler that's on the front that shares with the condenser. I guess they do that. I don't know why, but it shares the condenser. So if anything, if it bursts, not really, because it's separate. So that's how I know it's not transmission fluid getting in the cooling system. But when it comes to the oil cooler, it's surrounded by coolant, and that's how I know. So he needs an oil cooler and all new rubber hoses. Rubber doesn't get along with oil, it swells up. And this hose is pretty new, and it's already done start swelling up on him. This hose is swollen. That hose back, all his rubber hoses are swollen. If you leave them like that, they'll just continue to deteriorate and just start busting one by one. So he needs a good flush.
And I'm 80% sure he's not gonna approve none of this.
No.
But we're gonna give him his money worth for what he finally paid for, which is the Diag.
So that's what I spent most of my time on. Yes, it passed the block test, so it doesn't have a blown head gasket. Last but not least, his main complaint is the cooling fan. Why do it have an open circuit? Well, looking down here, this was pretty easy find. Oh, look at this, a connector. And if you look this connector up, it's a cooling fan connector. But you may be asking, hey, it has a cooling fan. What I'm staring at? Well, this car is supposed to have a dual fan. And knowing this customer, he probably went to the junkyard and found the first thing he saw and got the wrong part for it. So, wrong part installed on this vehicle, causing that cooling fan code. Pretty easy diag. So, yep, this plugs into the fan, and this plugs into the fan also. So,
okay. I think it's a job well done.
Yeah.
He got his money's worth.
Yes, and that's what the diagnostics is all about, because they've been throwing parts at this car
for years.
Right. Yeah, for years.
And I just finally had to tell him, listen, man, I never tell a customer, don't come back here no more, but I'm like, listen, if you want Alex to look at it, you got to pay the man the diag for his expertise. Obviously, you don't know, so come pay this man now.
He's a bugaboo, right? He come up here, like I said, and pick my brain, and I'm trying to work. I'm like, Eric, I don't know, man. Come back and get a proper diet. Now, well, can you just take a look at this? No, I cannot. You have to pay me for
then
my
look,
time.
I sent him next door to the cheaper mechanics at the time. He went home. See, they want the quality, but they don't want to pay for the quality.
Gosh, so let me write this car up properly.
I honestly, I know I'd be pushing for y'all to do DVIs, but you're going to write it up, because I'm telling you, he's not going to get it done.
I know he's not.
I would be surprised.
I'm just going to tell Curtis. I don't got time for that. I'm kick this junk out the door. It's a hot mess. Oh, I already know that.
Yeah, bring it on. Hit them up on the ride.
Y'all need the world champ right now.
For real.
Come on, world champ.
We need horsepower.
Yeah. Buck horse.
Why does Raphael always get to be the driver?
All right. Look at cheese and cinnamon.
Watch, when he get out, he gonna be like, man, that was hard.
Whatever, dude. Not the American way.
I want to be a big He got it made.
Wait a minute. What did you say, bro?
That was a workout. I thought I was gonna break my wrist.
The steering wheel was hard, wasn't it?
You crazy.
Makes sense.
Hey, they got amazing.
Yeah. Parts everywhere.
I'm gonna say, Raphael, this all you.
That's all him.
Yeah, he parts for that truck mixed with this truck.
Yeah.
So what is this? The Colorado y'all just pushed in?
Engine.
This one.
Oh, okay.
It's almost there. I need to bring it in here because I need to see what exactly I need to put on right now before I just shove it in.
Not you.
It doesn't seem like much.
Work smart, not hard.
Work hard, not smart. That's our motto. I can tell you one thing. I'm ready for this Colorado to go. It's been here for almost a year. We've been waiting on this warranty stuff for almost a year. Ridiculous. The truck came in because it had some timing codes. Did my diagnostic, discovered something was going on with the timing chain. Got a chance to tear it all apart and found I think it was a stripped out timing guide bolt. So he got the warranty company to, you know, send him another one. But what they wanted to do, because I don't think they had one in stock, they wanted to get the old one back, rebuild it, and send it back to me. It's been a process. No more warranty companies.
But this was this
Jasper or something.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, what do you these days? You danged if you do, danged if you don't. You get a used one, you got problems with that. You pay thousands and get a new one, you still having problems.
Then the shipping company they use, they wanted it boxed up in a weird way, so we had problems shipping the old one back. And it's just been a crap show for sure. Customer, he's been very patient. No problems out of him. So of course, when we do get the engine back here, because they shipped the engine maybe about a week or two, maybe about 2-3 weeks ago. Of course, I have to squeeze it back into my schedule because now I'm behind. So yeah, I got the engine, but we finally caught up so we can get to it.
For sure.
Wow.
Well, you guys remember that red Tahoe? The customer said, you know what? Scrap it. Give me the transmission out of here and junk that bad
They
boy.
want to see the engine tear down on it.
Who? The people?
The people. So I'm probably trying to work something out with the customer to
Yeah.
buy his core.
Keep the core. Buy the core. I like it. Content, baby.
So I
Content.
can tear it down for y'all.
Listen, guys, I know I want to come on here and say, I know I've been dragging a little bit on the content, but I did have my wisdom teeth removed, and this is the first day where I'm really back. It is extremely uncomfortable for me because the cold air is kind of bothering me, but I'm doing this for you guys.
For you.
Because I love you guys.
We here for you.
Okay? And as you can see, if Mama's not here, he ain't gonna film Jack, and you ain't gonna see nothing. So I love y'all, all right?
Oh, man. But no, I'm trying to work something out. My guess is cam bearings are shot, and it's not fully opening the lifters as it should. So the engine is not running. Now, I tried out a guy that claimed he was very good at diagnosing stuff. Needless to say, that didn't work out. Only lasted 2 days. Don't take me long to figure out, you know, hey, nah, this is not for you. You need to get some more practice, get more experience, even though you said you had 10 years of experience. I put him on that just for testing purposes, and oh man, it took him all day, like 2 to 3 hours to figure something out that only took me, 10 minutes. If it takes me 10 minutes, it should take an average Joe under an hour to figure out. So he's playing with fuel, he's playing with that. He's cranking over the starter for minutes at a time. And of course he burned up the starter. Like, dude, what are you doing?
We hired him for 3 days. He definitely
2
cost
days.
us way more. Did he work Wednesday? Oh, just Monday and Tuesday. Well, anyway. He
Cost a lot of time.
He cost us more
And they
money
come
than we're
back.
paying him.
So,
We pay him $30 an hour based off of his interview and what he said he could do. But one thing about it, going forward, we doing working interviews only.
Yeah, have
if
to.
you cannot come in and do a working interview, I don't care if we had to come in here on a Saturday just to see what you could do, and we will pay you. But you ain't round my clock no more.
Then he was like, at the end, I don't know, I think because I'm a very good teacher and I can play dumb very well. That brings me, this dude gave me a great idea to make a good video. I explain. No, I'm not going to explain. I'm just going to make it. But it gave me a great idea. It's going to be a fun video. But what I was saying.
Playing dumb.
Yeah, I'm good at playing dumb. So he asked me something. I'm like, okay, what's the next test to do? How do we find out if that's what it needs? And he'll think about it, and I'll walk away because I don't got time to sit around and watch you think. I come back, oh, we need to do a fuel pressure test. So I think he was Googling one of the Google mechanics. And so I was like, here's what you need. And of course the fuel pressure good. Long story short, at the end, I was like, he looked at me because I was getting ready to tell him that the engine is shot. And he did get it running. It sounded like garbage. It was looking like, what the heck? Of course he could get a run if you just sitting there cranking over on the starter for minutes on end. I wasn't about to do that. You see metal in the oil, you just stop. It's no sense.
The bottom line is, one of the interview questions I asked him, can you diagnose? Are you self-sufficient? It was a yes.
Big yes. Confident
But you
yes.
took a you're only going to get 1 hour. That man took a 6 on this.
No, it took about 3 on that and 2 on the previous one, and I had to stop him because he was getting ready to do damage to the customer car.
He's supposed to do two diags. That's 2 hours, but he spent 6 hours, and one of them he didn't even ever get to figure out.
So I was like, but anywho, he was like, "Is this the car you did a video on saying the engine is bad?" I'm like, okay. If you know that from the get go, I think that's what I told him. Why you just didn't? You had the cheat code, unless he was, like I said, Googling and found my video while he was searching how to diagnose stuff. I think that's what happened. And I was like, yeah, if you knew that, then why you wasting time? You're like, oh, I want something he said weird.
He mumbled something like prove you wrong. So
yeah.
You gotta, this industry is just, I don't know. You got folks out here that hate Alex and just think he don't know what he talking about.
He was like, it was weird. Because on the previous diagnostic, he was about to burn up the cats. I was like, dude, just stop. It was 2 hours in. He's just sitting over there running the car. Because in the midst of it, it's like he know where the water is, but he decide to go to a different water well and 2, 3, 4 miles on down the road, and you knowing you're dying of thirst. So he was like, yeah, I think it got a cracked intake. We'll have to pull the intake up to figure out if it's cracked. I'm like, no, you don't. What's the test you need to do? Again, I walked away. Or I think I walked away. And he was like, we need to do a smoke test. I was like, okay, smoke machine is hanging on the side of my box. Go do a smoke test on it. If you think that's what it needs. Key word, if you think that's what it needs. So he clearly straight up walked right past the smoke machine and went back to messing around with the truck. I'm like, that let me know right there he didn't know how to do a smoke test. And he was just probably ashamed to be like,
I don't think it's that. I think it's this. And CJ, you can chime in. I really feel like one thing I don't like about us being online is folks look at snippets and little small videos or even long form videos is still just a small snippet out of our entire day, out of the entire operation. So they look at you and like, well, he don't know what he's talking about. If he can do it, I'm finna come show him up. And you come in here and you can't even walk him out 10 minutes in this man's shoes. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, in real world, I know joke. You can't fake it till you make it in here.
It's easy to come on here and say, well, I can do that, or we're mechanics. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Now, don't talk to me when you ran a shop for 50 years or you've been doing this a long time. Then.
That's what I told y'all when I first came.
Yeah, this man, he still knew more than that guy. He don't even got the years. I'm saying all this.
I can't hear. Hold on. Black people always talking to the background. I love you, Curtis. Look at Curtis picking.
I'm saying all this to say, just like y'all have a hard time finding good mechanics to work on your vehicle, I have a hard time finding good mechanics to work for me. Any joking, oh yeah, I've been rebuilding engines all my life. Oh yeah, I know how to do this. I've been doing this 30-something years. And you get in here and be like, dude, you gotta go. Just go back to painting or skating or whatever your God-given talent is, because this ain't it.
Picasso.
Orale. What was you doing before you came to Alex Kodak? Like working on cars wise.
Oh, okay.
We ain't gonna tell them about your pimping past.
Just the small just the small stuff though, like brakes, suspension work. I do of course like externals. Like I wasn't going deep inside the engine. I might do an alternator. Just a little small stuff.
Do you like working on cars though? Like
I do.
It's a passion.
Yeah, and I'm new to it too, man. Y'all got to welcome me to I'm being welcomed to the industry by the right people. Cause I didn't grow up a car dude. Like,
but you love it. You always wanted to do it.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I didn't always want to do it when I was younger, but I started with my cousin, like maybe about 6-7 years ago, and I just liked it. I liked it.
You good? You good at it? You natural.
Yeah,
What about
and
you?
that's another thing too. It kind of came to me like even when he was teaching me stuff, it like clicked fast. You know what I'm saying? It didn't take long to.
And then he the
Like
man.
every time he come back, he'd be like, "Damn, like you learned that quick." Like I ain't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just started liking it.
Now we just gotta get you on that other project. What about you? What was you doing before you worked on cars?
I did it all. Man, I went through a good amount of stages. I went through
Really?
construction. I went through. Yeah, it was just like a bunch of a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite? But you love working on cars?
Yeah, it's a little irritating sometimes.
Of
but
course.
It's not bad.
You gotta love it. Deal with it though.
Yeah.
Well, listen. All right, I pay y'all for y'all testimony. I just playing.
Oh, yeah, you putting that engine today too.
All right, I'm gonna be watching you, man. Get
Yeah.
that engine done now.
Hey, block out that part when you said you talking in the background.
Man, ain't nobody saying.
Yeah, block it out, block it out.
Ah. Anyway, guys, I done redid the front office. I just haven't had chance to really film anything, guys. But this what we looking like now
You
in
supposed to
here.
give me that little,
Or whatnot.
No.
that little short length fuse box thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, well.
we still doing our fundraising and everything, but we
Hey
really
man, buy
Lying
a
at
brick.
the time, man.
thank you.
What that is?
Buy a brick. I've been meaning to say that for like 3 videos, but I've been missing the video. So.
Yes, thank you.
Buy a brick.
Link in the
Or
description.
buy 2.
There you go. Guess who I'm talking to? State your name, sir.
It's gonna be 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Is the black man trapped in
So
the
the
white
earlier you
body,
bring
man?
it, the better.
Who is that?
Parts here and you get it.
Come on, man.
Who?
I asked him about what he had for breakfast. You think
You already know.
Oh, this is Mo. What's going on, my friend?
what's up, man?
Ah, man.
I gotta clean the
I,
lens.
I just doing what I could do, man. Taking day by day. What you been up to?
See it. Man, not much. Just doing Uber at the moment.
Tearing up your car. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I gotta survive, brother. That's the problem.
Yeah. What y'all into now? Y'all any other business adventures?
We're still doing towing, but it's just often, folks.
I got you.
$50 here, $50 there. That's it.
Well, it's real good to hear from you. We ain't gonna come by here and see us.
Soon, I gotta come by, man. I gotta come by.
That sounds good.
That's cold for man. I ain't coming back.
Ah,
Whatever.
yeah, exactly.
Everything's sky high. How much am I gonna sell the chickens and the fish? $20, $30?
That's why everything keep going up. They raise rent. They have to raise the money on food. Sheesh.
Man, everybody is struggling. For real.
Man, I feel you, bro. Well, I'm gonna get back to it, Mo, so I won't be struggling.
Well, wish you the best, my friend. Wish you the best.
Same here, brother. Here, my wife. Here you go, sweetie.
All right.
All right, Lamo, we love you. If you ever get time, come holler at us.
Hey, girl. Did you finally use that?
Well, I can tell you one thing. I sure do miss Mo. Times are really hard. You know, the economy is questionable. We don't know which direction that's heading in. And people are really just out here just doing their best. Whatever that may be, whether it's, you know, Ubering every day and just trying to make it in life. And that's what that's why I'm always thankful of what I have, you know, even though if I'm trying to build up and get to where I want to be, but I'm very grateful for my crew around me, my wife, and, you know, the building I'm in now. I'm just stay humble. 'Cause my Uncle Tommy always say, there's someone always out there that's doing a lot worse than you are. No matter if you think you at the bottom of the totem pole, it's always somebody worse than you are. So just take the time out to be grateful, thankful for where you are, no matter where you are in life. That's my little message for today. But good people, I'm gonna end this right here. I really enjoyed you like always. Alex Car Doctor out. See you guys on the next one.